Hello, and welcome to Seven Sacred Sisters. I'm Sarah, and today we're going to be doing an intuitive tarot card reading for each of the zodiac signs for what's coming up for you in March. Today I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross, so I will be looking at your current situation, what's crossing you, the underlying energies, the crowning energies or the root of the scenario, your past, the future, how you see yourself in this situation, people around you, outside influences, and action or advice and possible outcomes. I will be clarifying the cards that I pull as required. Please keep in mind that this is an intuitive tarot card reading, so not all of the messages will resonate. With that in mind, if you are watching your sun sign and it does not resonate for you this week, I highly recommend that you do a bit of cross-watching and check out your moon sign, your rising sign, and possibly your Venus sign. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Hello, Leo, and welcome to your intuitive reading for March 2021. Okay, at the core of the situation, you have the Eight of Cups. What is challenging this scenario for Leo in March? Two of Pentacles, underlying energy. Ooh, 10 of Cups, very nice. In the recent past, Leo, March, okay. Knight of Wands, crowning energy is the Four of Pentacles. A lot of hanging on here, Leo. What's this on about? In the near future position for Leo. Okay, was a lot. Death, changing and transforming, I see. Nine of Pentacles, how you see yourself or how others see you. What is in the world around you, people around you, outside influence. The Lovers. Action or advice. Page of Pentacles. Possible outcome. Now, I've been pulling 3 cards with this deck for the possible outcome and clarifying with the second deck. Okay, there's 2. 1. King of Pentacles, Strength. Let's see, do we have one more card? Oh, yes, we do. 10 of Wands. Okay, bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, 6 of Swords, the High Priestess. Okay, let's see. So at the core of the reading here, we have the Eight of Cups, which would indicate to me that there is something that you are going to walk away from in March. You're looking for that 9th cup. You're looking for the wish granted. 2 of Pentacles is crossing this. So possibly you feel that walking away might be challenging because, if this is a work situation, that walking away might be difficult because it means that you have to keep balances and checks of your money. You might have to juggle the type of reality that you want and can afford against the type of reality that you have, and then the one that you possibly want to create. Like I said, the type of reality that you want, and then the one that you can actually afford, possibly. In the underlying energy of the 10 of Cups, that's very nice. So sometimes I like to think about this position also as the unconscious energy. So if the 10 of Cups is in the position of the unconscious or the beliefs, it would lead me to believe that you are trying to manifest, or somewhere there's this desire possibly even to have the stability of the Ten of Cups, the happy home, possibly a partnership or marriage, children or pets, or this is the ideal lifestyle that comes after you get the Nine of Cups, which is the wish granted. So it feels like here with the Eight of Cups, you're going to seek the Nine of Cups so that you can have this desired stability underneath. And I think that it's a good omen that to have the Four of Pentacles above the Ten of Cups, because fours are all about being on the path. They're stable. They've achieved a certain type of foundation, and with the Four of Pentacles, I would suggest that it's a pretty solid foundation that you've created. In this deck, the modern tarot deck is the one I'm using. In this deck, this person isn't gripping on too tight to their pentacles. They're grounded, that both of their feet are touching the pentacles. They have one in front of their heart, and they have one above their crown of their head. So it seems like they are in alignment with what it is that they want to create, and possibly they have created a bit of abundance here. So it's about looking at where you want to invest your finances, your resources, whether that's your time, actual money, energy, that sort of thing. So it's good that they're both balanced. The Two of Pentacles, I personally think is a very nice card. I mean, sometimes, you have to juggle to survive, to get by. But the Four of Pentacles is crowning you, and literally they have a crown of pentacles, or a pentacle crown rather. So this would indicate that there is some stability. In walking away, you might feel that you have to juggle, but really in the tangible world, what's crowning you, what your higher self is trying to communicate even, is that you will get the stability. Like, these are both stable energies on both sides, emotionally stable, fulfillment, happiness, joy. I want to say completion. And then above, it's the creating that foundation that you can rest those 10 cups on, so to speak. In the recent past, we have the Knight of Wands. So if this is your energy, Leo, obviously it is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. This is someone rushing in quick to deliver a message, or to go after a goal, to make changes to a plan, to pursue a opportunity in love, or in passion, or in creative energy, or all of those things. Because we have the Lovers kind of mirrored on the other side of this Knight of Wands, it makes me think that probably someone has recently approached you. Now, I'm not sure to what extent this card in the center here is in relation to that. It's possible here as well with the Death card that this person has kind of come in and turned around and quickly went the other way, or they came in and met you, and then you both turned and walked away. That also could be a message here about what the challenge was, is that you were feeling possibly juggled by this person. Sometimes the Knight of Wands is player energy. They have sexual energy and are creative and passionate. So, and it's fiery energy, right? So, this could be you going towards something else, since this is our Leo reading. But I think we'll clarify to get some more answers about that. And then in the position of the future, we have the Death card. So I think something is definitely transforming here. Yeah, so I have, to clarify the Eight of Cups, I have the Eight of Swords. So I'm wondering if something to do with this relationship, or whether this is you trying to go after something and you didn't feel like it worked out. Yeah, so Eight of Swords is being in your own, a prison of your own making. And I also have the King of Cups here as well. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So, and you know, Pisces and cup energy, water is water. The king is very intuitive. He's very loving. He is fully aware of what he wants out of a relationship, what he wants through his connections with other people. So it's possible that you connected with somebody. I'm getting Scorpio as well with the death card here. So it's possible that, you thought, yeah. Knight of Wands, look at that, Knight of Wands again. And I have the Nine of Cups. So you were hoping for a wish granted with the King of Cups in this scenario. And maybe you did have a, interesting as well that there's an archway in this Nine of Cups that also matches the the Ten of Cups underneath. So there was some type of connection you had with this person. Maybe it just happened really quickly, and you thought that this was love at first sight, and you were so happy, and then you realized that, or maybe maybe you thought that it was love at first sight, and then you got some information that indicated possibly that you were being juggled, that there was something more important to them than you. And based on the interaction that you had with them, you did not get the impression at any point in time that you weren't enough, or that you on your own with your stability and this foundation, this thing you want to build, didn't float their boat enough, I guess. Interesting. You'll have to leave me a comment if this resonates, or let me know what's going on here. Eight of Swords means, you're in that mental prison, and you're in the mental prison about whatever it is. And that could even just be perceived. Like maybe you came in being 100% ready for this person. You were ready for it to you were ready to fill your cup and come, like, you're ready to come correct. And maybe they just didn't. Okay, so in the near future, we have death, which is excellent because that means whatever this energy is that you may be going through in March, or may have already started to have some inklings about how this is going to play out, and it'll be different for all of us on our journeys, for whoever this message resonates with. Yeah, for death, it's clarified by the Eight of Wands. So I have 2 8s now, and 2 Knight of Wands. So perhaps the message here is about whether it's your energy being confirmed as the Knight of Wands, but I'm not getting that so much. I feel like you're represented more by the Two of Pentacles energy. So perhaps you're dealing with another fire sign. There's going to be messages coming in here. What are the messages? Because in the energy that's around you, you have the Lovers. So this could also be about a contract. You could have been possibly in a job where you felt stuck. Yeah, you felt tied to it or trapped to it in some way with the Two of Pentacles. It's, what's that phrase? It's too good to leave, too bad to stay. But it seems that you have some finances tied up in it in some ways, which, isn't allowing you, or it isn't giving you the perception that you can move on. Sorry, I just wanted to see the King of Cups here as well, so we know what other players there are. So maybe you are dealing, like I said, with a Scorpio. And it's interesting, I'm noticing as well that the Knight of Wands here is moving to the left of the frame in the first card. In the second card, it's a bow and arrow that's pointing up to the stars. So maybe you need to set your eyes on something more than just the physicality of what it is you're trying to manifest. Maybe you're trying to, if this is a work scenario, you're definitely trying to get something that's more emotionally fulfilling. I'm definitely getting emotionally fulfilling, possibly more financially fulfilling, more financially stable. Just want to clarify. Is the Lovers about... Okay, if the Lovers is about a contract. Okay, so clarifying the Lovers gave me a lot of cards here. I have the Queen of Cups. So I have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I have the Page of Wands. And I have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups here seems quite sad as well. Like usually the Five of Cups is about grieving, and it, you know, there's clearly eyes here crying. The tears are falling into their cup. There are two cups, perhaps, a cup for each eye's worth of tears. But there are still the three that are spilt over. Interesting as well that in the Lovers card, there are, you know, there's the divine or angel or spirit or, you know, an angel in this card, and a man and woman, or two people. So it would indicate that if this is a contract, if this is divinely led contract, that there's disappointment on another level. There's the disappointment or the feeling of loss or grief between the two people, but then there's the potential for what could have been that hasn't come into reality. Also, with the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups, I would say that you know, maybe you have some really strong water placements for sure. Maybe you're dealing with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in this scenario, or maybe you're both just like grown and came correct with your love energy, and you felt like an equal match. It could be that this Two of Pentacles just meant that there was synergy, there was natural synergy there, but there was some concern about whether they wanted this with you or if they wanted it with somebody else, or possibly, you know, you could be really interested in pursuing your career. And so, you know, maybe the other person that you're in this scenario with felt like that you would constantly be juggling the two of them, and that wasn't, you know, I guess, what they were going for. At the Page of Wands, this is the apprentice energy. This is, with the Knight of Wands, I'd suggest that possibly, because the Page of Wands is a step below in experience, that maybe you want to start something new, or maybe you even had another passionate love offer or job offer, or some other type of connection, relationship, or creative pursuit that that has come in that you had to choose. Like Eight of Wands, it could be travel, long distance travel. It could be travel over water as well. So maybe a relationship had to dissolve because something had changed in regards to your stability or what you do for work, and you I don't want to say you had to, because you always get a choice, but it felt like financially maybe you didn't, it felt like the choice was made for you because, you know, there's a certain level of survival possibly that you felt you wanted to maintain, or maybe there's a certain lifestyle you're used to, and, you know, not being employed for a while wasn't an option. Yeah, this has had to take a lot of strength to do this. Nine of Pentacles here is the happy single person card. They want for nothing. They've, you know, planted their seeds, their crops, and they've been able to reap the rewards. And now, you know, they have established somewhat of a legacy for themselves. They have some comfort. They've started saving for their retirement. But the other side of this card is the shadow side per se, is that this person could be lonely. They want, it says they want for nothing, but they are also alone. So if this is your energy, perhaps the person you're dealing with, the Queen of Cups or King of Cups energy, is seeing you okay alone, and they want to build something. They would rather build something with you. Yeah, I have the Two of Cups here. So definitely there is a desire for, if this is for you, to build something with this Nine of Pentacles energy, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So in the advice, we have the Page of Pentacles, which is interesting because the Page of Pentacles is about, again, another apprentice, but is very studious. They know, they take their time to learn the ins and outs of the pentacle, or whatever this physical thing is in the 3D. So maybe you specialize in a certain type of work, or the person you're in a relationship with specializes in a certain type of work. So if possibly the advice here as well is to just kind of take a step back and observe some of the details. I would be worried that if you're spending too much time in your head, maybe you're overlooking some of the finer details about your interactions with this person. What's this Page of Pentacles about? What's the advice here for Leo? Advice or action? Because the Page of Pentacles isn't really taking a physical action. Like, they're holding the thing in the 3D that's representative of what it is that they are wanting to create, but they're not necessarily moving. This could also be a small message. It could be a job offer. Again, we have the Page of Wands, so that could be moving in, taking a job where you have to kind of start from the bottom again. Page of Pentacles is, an entry-level position. It could be a small gift even, possibly, but I feel like this more has to do with, it's tangled. It's a love relationship, but it's also a work scenario, or a love relationship that's being affected by choices regarding work. So I have the Chariot to clarify the Page of Pentacles. So that is fast movement forward. That is, travel. Again, we're getting travel for work, for a job offer. I like to say, though, here with on the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands. So there is a new beginning. The thing that you've set your eyes upon, or the other person possibly has set their eyes upon, is going to bring about the change, the scenario, the new beginning, the new start that they want. Possible outcome is that taking this risk to move for work, or a certain type of, even it could be an investment to create stability, choosing to be in the energy of Nine of Pentacles, like being okay being single and being alone and working to grow their empire, and also being okay to have to leave love, or definitely love, or as well as a contract, or even a job that you love, for a job that could bring you a different type of skill, a different opportunity. It means that you have to travel. And so as a potential outcome, if this is your energy, Leo, and it's going to turn you into the King of Pentacles, I mean, I still feel like this is it's possibly someone that you're dealing with more than it is you, but as a possible outcome, because this is for you, I think that you will also get the feeling and the success, like whether this is someone leaving or if this is the other person. I feel that there is possible a reconciliation of some kind that could come forward for you, because what this person is doing or what you're doing takes huge amount of strength. And of course, here you are in your own reading showing up. So, you know, it takes huge amount of strength to let somebody go and pursue their passion and build their empire. And, you know, to be able to see them building their empire when you're in love with them, and you can't, you know, go ahead and be there and be part of the journey and build the empire with them. Like, that is a huge burden, and it takes a significant amount of time and energy to release that, because, you know, it would make sense that you would be left thinking, oh, like, why can't I just come along? Like, why don't they want me with them? And I'm sure there's a bunch of reasons that they've given you, or some might even be valid. Like, it almost seems like you both know that you love each other. You're to be a perfect masculine and feminine match with the king and queen of cups. Like, that's nothing to shrug about. And I think you both probably know that as well. Okay. Let's see if I can get a card for the King of Pentacles, or a possible outcome. So let's just reel it back here for a second. If this is a work scenario for you and it's not a love relationship, walking away from something that has probably something that you believed would give you the stability in the 10 of Cups, but it's only given you the 4 of Pentacles. Again, the 4 of Pentacles is nothing to be upset about, but perhaps you want to be the 9 of Pentacles. So letting it transform, letting it fall away, moving away from it, moving away from the mental prison that you'd be putting yourself in about why it's not producing the you know, the wish granted, the 9 of Cups. Possibly walking away is the wish granted. Walking away is honoring your emotions all the way up the food chain. That's being in your divine emotional power and honoring yourself and allowing things to transform and move. Now, if this is how 9 of Pentacles is, if this is how you look to other people, you're filling your own cup. 2 of Cups, I often like to think of as one person filling, like coming to the table with their own cup full, and the divine brings their cup and fills it. Kind of like a channeling practice or an intuitive meditative practice. By filling your own cup, you can also show yourself love and be happy as somebody who's the 9 of Pentacles. But because we have the 2 of Cups and the Lovers, I would say that there's definitely some type of connection you have with somebody else, as well as what feels like some type of soul contract. It could feel like this job was destined possibly to happen, this interaction, even the part of it that feels heavy, the 8 of Swords part. Maybe this is, you know, kind of testing your own gusto. I'm kind of getting like there is some grief, there is a feeling of loss. The Lovers, you know, in its traditional sense usually means 2 people. It's also the 6, but I want to say because of the 6, it also could be I don't know why I'm getting this, and I usually wouldn't even say this for the Lovers, but, you know, with grief there, I'm wondering if, I say grief, with grief there, and I mean the 5 of Cups, I'm wondering if, you know, maybe this is a divorce, or this could even be like a parental divorce, or this could be your parents, or this could be someone you're close with, that could have affected your situation. Also with the Page, like it could be that you have a young, like preteen, or even a teenager or a young adult living with you that's involved. You could also, yeah, sorry, I'm just looking to see what else was coming up for you. Something that had to be changed and cut out. Yeah, I just got the I just got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords in this other deck just as I was shuffling. So it seems like there was some discernment. There was some really tough choices that had to be made. And, you know, I don't know why I'm getting this, but it feels like, you know, maybe some of you have lost a pet and you had to choose that. It didn't just happen naturally, or even this could be a family member, like maybe your grandmother got really sick, your grandmother or grandparent, any person in your life. It could be an aunt or uncle or niece or something. Maybe even it could even be a young water sign or a young fire sign, maybe that got sick. But it was part of their soul path and contract to maybe live a shorter life or a reduced life. And I'm really, really sorry if this message is for you. My condolences go out to you, and I know how hard it is to lose. I mean, I've been fortunate to I still have my grandparents with me, and I feel very blessed for that, and all of my extended family for that matter. You know, but I know what it's like to lose a pet, and that is extremely difficult. So for those of you who are grieving the loss of a person or pet or anything, like if you're grieving anything that felt like it was part of your karma, it was part of your plan, it was fate, it was a fated relationship, you know, my heart just swells for you. So in the action with the Page of Pentacles, again, if this is a work scenario, maybe you have an opportunity here to move away, to kind of change things up. Like especially if you're on your own and you need to start your life new and just like you need to turn the chapter, that's what it is. If you need to turn the page in your chapter and you have an offer that requires that you move like over land or water, I think that, you know, the best thing you can do is just take the reins and go forward with it and trust that, you know, this new beginning, this Ace of Wands is coming for you. Because I think that there is potentially, you know, stability in that. It's going to take strength to, it's a hard pill to swallow is how I think of the Strength card. This change might not be well received. Oh, that's what it could be. This could be like a father energy, you know, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And it feels quite burdensome. Like maybe even just facing them to tell them that you're going to move away feels like, oh my God, I'll never get through that, to have my new start, my new fresh beginning. Okay, Leo, I hope that you enjoyed your reading. Please leave me a comment down below if this resonates with you. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I look forward to seeing you in this next now moment. Take care. Mo, this is where I need to film my tarot readings, Mo. Mo, yes, but Mo, this is where I need to film my tarot readings. If you lie right here, I know this is your spot, but if you lie right here, then Mommy can't do her readings. Isn't that silly? Huh? Isn't that silly? Okay, can you come over here? Can you come over here? Yeah, come on, over here. Over here, get your spot over there. Good boy.